Hey guys, it's Crystal with a basket case. Today, well, actually 2 days ago, I got an order from a lady that I know. She's going out of town, but her granddaughter is having a boo bash at her school. I think it's just like a Halloween dance or something. Anyway, she didn't have time to go shopping to put together anything, but I think each child has to bring a gift and they either do a swap or a drawing or something of that nature. Anyway, she gave me a call and asked me what I could put together um, for a sixth grader. And of course, Halloween is not something that I personally do a lot of baskets for. I really just don't do a whole lot of Halloween stuff, but I was able to pull together some things, and I just kind of want to show you what I came up with. I've went ahead and assembled the basket, but I'm going to go through it with you and let you know what's in there. And I do need to lift up some of the items and jazz up the basket a little bit, but I just kind of wanted to show you what I came up with. And actually, her budget was, pretty good for a basket for a sixth grader. So, without further ado, I'm going to turn this camera around and show you guys what we came up with. Okay? All right. Okay. So, as you can see here, let's see if I'm in camera. Now I am. Okay. As you can see here, this is just a black Walmart tub. We've all seen these. I had one hanging around the house from Father's Day, I believe it was. And so that's what I'm going to use for the basket. Okay. I took a cardboard box, and just wrapped the box in this wrapping paper to use that for a backer so my items will sit up, okay? And I did the black and white because I want to give the basket a little visual interest. Okay, so what I have here is a beautiful purple blanket. This is also something I had in my stockpile. It has little moons and stars on it. Um, More like a galaxy looking type blanket, but I thought it would go good in this basket. And then I just had some of this purple uh, orchid color ribbon, and I thought it would tie in really nice here. So I just took a little bit and tied a little bow right here around this blanket. Okay, I had this little kitty. I guess it's a little witchy kitty squishmallow. Let's see what. Let's see if it has a name. Nope. Basically, it just says, you can see that. It just says Hello Kitty. Okay. Had that in my stockpile, so I'm going to use that. Like I said, these items have to be kind of, braced up a little bit, but I just kind of want to show you what was in the basket. And then, of course, I have a cup that I got from, I believe it was Dollar General, okay? And it's just orange and white. I only had one of these, so I'm going to tie it into this whole basket some way. And then, of course, we have some snack socks. That's the Hershey's snack socks. I want to use those to bring out some of the oranges and pinks in this basket. We have some Snickers candy. And as you can see here, we have some popcorn. I'm sorry, not popcorn. Cotton candy. The Boo cotton candy came from the $1.25 tree. Then we had some snack pack puddings in there because I think sixth graders really like to eat. I have some Reese's Pieces here. And if you can see that, I have 3 little boxes of the Mott's apple juice. Okay, so we're going to sit that right here. Okay, now this little boo, the little ghost embellishment here, you can find these at the Dollar Tree. They came 3 on a string, okay, for $1.25. So I bought the 1 string. And what I did was I just poked a little hole right through this plastic bin, okay, and tied it just right at the top there with a piece of fishing line. And then I did the same thing down here at the bottom, okay. Just poked a hole in this with just a little tool that I have, slid right through there, tied it with fishing line, and that's going to keep our little Boo Man, little ghosty Casper, from falling over, okay? And then, of course, you see this Big Brims Gourmet white cheddar popcorn, also from the Dollar Tree, okay? I went ahead and put that in here because I needed something big to fill up this basket. So what we're going to do now that you've seen everything that's in there, I need to start gathering some paper and bracing some of these items up so I can get them to raise up just a tad, okay? And of course, I have some balled up paper already. And I'm just going to go in there and start bracing up some of these items. So bear with me while I get this paper all torn because it's very loud. And I'm going to brace these up and I'll bring you back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Before I go ahead and finish stuffing all this paper in here, I went ahead and took my Snack Packs chocolate puddings and put them right on top of this tub of Blueberry cotton candy. And I went ahead and I taped that snack pack down just a little bit so it wouldn't move, okay? Great. Before I finish, though, I wanted to show you all how I attached the little embellishment to the plastic on this box. I took this little tool. This plastic is very pliable. And I just took it and I stuck it right through that plastic. That tool slid right through there and made a tiny little hole. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to string, there's little round circles right at the top of that. I'm going to put a little fishing line right through that. And then I am going to thread it right through the plastic box. Okay, and it slides through very easily. Okay, there it is. Very, very easy to do. Okay, and then we're just going to cut that off, and then we're gonna tie a little knot right there. Okay. And this is so the 6th grader, you know, if they want to use their little ghost on something else, maybe in their room or, I don't know, somewhere in their classroom or backpack or whatever 6th graders do. It can just be detached from the bucket, okay? All right, and we're just going to tie that in a knot, okay? Straighten up that backer just a little bit. There we go. Easy peasy and very, very transparent. Okay. All right. Now, what I'm going to do for the bottom, okay, we could do the very same thing. Just take a piece of fishing line and tie it. So what I did was, when I put, for the front, I put the hole through here and then one at the bottom, and then I anchored it that way. I think what I may do for this one, I think I'm just going to leave him because he's in the back. He's in the back like so, and I may attach him, I may not. When I shrink wrap it, it's going to hold him pretty flush, okay? So, I'm trying to think if I want to do that or not. I guess I can. Well, you know what? I don't even have to do it at the bottom. I'll do his little hand right here. Okay, and I just want to keep it straight and keep him from moving around a lot. Okay, so again, we're just going to poke tiny little hole right about here. Okay, hole is very tiny. All right, and then we're going to take our trusty fishing line, thread it through, because remember there's little grids in the back of here, okay? So we're going to thread it through one of the little grids. And then after we do that, we're going to thread it through our little hole in the box. Again. And that fishing line works perfectly. Works perfectly every time. Okay? And that's going to keep him stationary. Keep him from flopping all around the box. Okay. All right. Just a little creative embellishment. Now, you can embellish the box any way you want. You could use stickers. You could use ribbons. You know, just look through your stockpile and see what you have. I just happened to be in the Dollar Tree. Thought it was cute since it's a Boo Bash. Okay. So there's one on the back. And then, of course, we have one there on the front. Okay. All right. So that's all we're going to do for that. All right. I went ahead and taped the popcorn bag at the top of this. And then, of course, we have the snack pack. I'm going to put a piece of tape right here by that snack pack because I want it to stay secure and flush. Perfect. There we go. Tape that right to the backer. And then, of course, we have our apple juice, our Mott's, which is pretty heavy. So I wanted that kind of at the top. And we're going to tape that to the backer as well. Okay. There you go. That's holding that all together. Let's see. I have some Reese's Pieces. I could, instead of taping that, I'm going to use my glue dots and just glue dot the box up there. Got my little glue dots. I'm just going to put a couple on the back of this box. Okay. And we're going to glue dot that right there. Okay. All right. So far, so good. We are building our Boo Basket for the Boo Bash. All right. And get my little bow straightened out there. I love all the colors in here, the purples and the oranges You know, I just love the colors. Okay. Then we have our little focal piece, which is our little kitty. Let's see if we can put a little more paper on the kitty to get her to sit up just a little bit more. Let's see. Perfect. Okay. We want her in there, and I want that little tag to show that it's an original Squishmallow. All right. So far, so good. This is what we have. I do have these Snickers candies. I'm going to figure out what we're going to do with these. But right now, I want to try to get this cup positioned in here. And we have a little hole kind of right there. And we need some more paper because my cup is sinking down. All right. Sorry about the noise. Paper down in there. All right. I don't know. Put a little bit more paper. I want that cup to sit up because I love, love, love the colors in the cup. So we want that cup to sit up so it doesn't squish all the way down in the basket. Let's stick that down in there. Ah, perfect. Perfect, perfect. So we definitely can see that that's a cup in there. Okay. Adjust that blanket down in there a little bit. This blanket is pretty thick. So it's wanting to kind of pop out. But we're going to fix that. And of course, I'm going to straighten up that bow a little bit before we wrap it up. Okay. All right. So I got my cup in here. Then we have these Hershey socks. I think what I want to do is take a piece of ribbon and kind of tie that. I don't have any on my desk right now on my work table, but I do believe we're going to put those here. And my Snickers, I may just stick those right down in there like so. Okay. All right, here you have it. This is what our Boo basket is going to look like. I think it came out pretty cute. I think any 6th grader would be really, really happy with this. And then, of course, you know, we have little Casper right there on the back. All right. I am going to get a piece of ribbon. Not sure what color, but a nice little piece of ribbon and tie right around those socks to keep those together. And we're going to sit those right in here. A pair of the snack socks. Okay. All right, guys. This is a very, very simple concept. You get the picture. I am going to wrap it up, put a beautiful bow, maybe pull out some of those colors right here and put a beautiful bow on top of it. It's going to be ready to go for our 6th grader for her Boo Bash. I may even go ahead and put some tulle down in there, maybe some black tulle, just to give it a ghoulish look. Okay, but very cute at the same time. All right. Okay, guys, this is Crystal with a basket case. Thanks for staying and sticking with me. Give the video a thumbs up. Like, comment, share, and most of all, subscribe if you can. I really, really would appreciate it. Okay, I will get it all wrapped up and then put a picture on here and let you know, let you see the finished product. Okay, thanks, guys. This is Crystal with a basket case. Bye for now.